Hello, hello. Nubu22 here, and welcome to Alan Wake 2. You don't know, I have waited a horrendous amount of time for this game to finally come out, and I am so beyond excited to play it tonight. It is like midnight, I think. Almost midnight. I can't tap my phone with this. It's late. The game just came out. I'm literally uploading the final two parts of Alan Wake, the first Alan Wake playthrough, to YouTube right now. I'm not doing. I wait. It took me way too long to finish it, and that's on me. But yeah, so I just downloaded this. It's up. We're doing this. Obviously, I'm wearing slightly different attire than normal. This is my Halloween costume. Me and Jacob are going as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, which implies a lot, and I like the implications. So yeah, it is a Spirit Halloween costume. So no tea, no shade. It's not the best quality, but it's pretty damn good. Although realistically, I probably could have created this myself, but what else? Here we are. Here we are. So, as you can already tell, I broke the bra, so I'm gonna have to fix that. This is coming off shortly because this has adhesive that I usually would use for this, but I'm not using it till my party, till my Halloween party where I'm gonna wear this. Oh my god, my bra strap. No, where'd you go? But yeah, so that's what's happening here. This is not just going to be a part 1 to a Let's Play series on this. This is also going to be a first impressions review. So we will be rating Alan Wake 2 on our 5 usual factors, which is visuals, gameplay, soundtrack, setting, and story. I can tell you this. I'm expecting this to be 4 to 5 out of 5. I'm expecting a 5 out of 5, but I'm prepared for it to be a 4 to 4.5 out of 5. I don't think it's going to go lower than that. Even if it's terrible, I'm still going to love it. So here we are. But this is now coming off because... So we're going to do this now. Okay. Oh, you ain't ready. I wonder how often I can change. I wonder if I can change this like during game. I don't know. Whatever. We're doing it. We're living with it. Okay, these are our choices. We're just gonna do default costumes, but I will do the special skins for the other thing. Okay, we're doing this. God, stop yelling at me. God. I'm gonna do normal. We'll see how good I am, because I'm not good at I love these games. Terrible at them. Control? I had to cheat to get my way through Control. Oh, excited. Okay.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Yeah, we do.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
God, I'm so excited. So I think we're still continuing to have certain things that are going to be live action.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
Okay.
And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Ain't that the truth? Cheers to that.
This is not the story I hoped it would be.
Well, yeah, you've been here for like 11 years.
This is not the ending I wanted. This story...
Oh, shit!
This story is a monster.
Yeah.
And monsters wear many faces.
Like the face of a dead deer. Already loving the soundtrack. Oh! Andrew, if he shows any brain, I'm gonna need you to censor that for me. That's not Alan, is it? Oh, God. Is that me? Not gonna lie. Does this show? It does. I was just curious. Okay. Who is this? Okay, this is gorgeous. This game is stunning, by the way, y'all. So visuals are already, it's happening. Like, we're doing it. These gloves are going to come off soon. I can feel it in my bones. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Come on, we should go.
Or help the man. Hi.
Already gone.
What the hell was that? We're seeing a lot of naked butt. We might have to censor his butt. I don't know if YouTube's gonna be okay with this. Oh, okay. God. Okay. Oh, hey! No, we're not doing that. Okay. I have a flashlight or a gun. Ha ha ha! Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh, I just got right up on his butt cheeks. Jesus Christ, that scared the hell out of me. What is going on? Also, why did I crawl out of the lake naked as the day I was born? And we are just bare ass right now. I genuinely think we're gonna have to just put a little emoji over his butt cheeks. What? Oh! Stop it! No! What was my bra? My seashell bra. I'm scared. This is definitely gonna be a different kind of horror from the first game. No. No. Oh, a little house? Or structure, maybe? No? Why did the... Hi! Oh my god, help me. What? No. We're not friends. Okay. Ah! Oh! 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 Oh!
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Oh no! Pain. Yep, just put a little like a oop, like right over it. So he's dead skis. That was a ritual. It was a cult. Here for it. How Bright Falls hasn't attracted a cult yet until now is beyond me. Oh my god. Alan, wait. Alan, sleep. More like it. That was bad. That was not good. I am obsessed already with this game. So visuals? Yeah, I need to start marking my shit because this is wow.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
You ain't going home anytime soon, bitch. I can already tell you that
What
much.
happens when you go on work trips, Mom? Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
That must be my partner. I'm assuming I'm the FBI.
Bye, kiddo.
Cauldron Lake. God, this game is
Logan
gorgeous.
thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Okay, I don't like how in sync that was.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
These are about to
Right
come
up
off.
your alley.
Because I am
You should take lead.
irked.
Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I feel like I should have worn one of my more serious costumes for this. We just watched a naked man, get
we are.
brutally, ritualistically
Cauldron
murdered, and I'm over here like...
Time to get to work.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It. You know what? I have to lighten the vibe, right? With my uneven boobs. God, this game is
A deputy was
God.
supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
So good.
There's the car. So where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll
Okay.
check out that map.
Ooh, return 1. Okay, so this, I believe this is episode 1.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I got a map, y'all.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
Not walking along.
Oh, is this like... Oh, God.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. Okay. Hey, over here.
Okay.
Over there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take
Breaker,
over the case.
yay.
You're that, right? Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga. I
Seems
love
you
it.
already know my partner, Alex Casey.
What? Okay, for those of you who don't know why I'm freaking out and having a minor heart attack right now, Alex Casey is the name of the character, the fictional character that Alan wrote in his famous novel series that kind of booted him to fame because he was a crime thriller author, not a horror author, but he was delving into it. Alex Casey is the name of his main character that he made up. This should not be a real character. So, theories going into this, I already think that he was written into existence by Alan, and Alan has probably been erased from the narrative, similar to what happened to Thomas Zane, the guy who possibly wrote Alan into existence. I don't know. This game is already, it's got me. I'm in.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Yes, fill us up.
I was getting to that. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Spoken like a doctor.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay, I'm about to either love or hate Thornton. With every ounce of my being.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Oh. Oh, this is gonna be like a mystery game.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
Okay, this
Building
is
the Mind
cool.
Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
This is so cool. So this is what she is envisioning. That must be Logan, and I guess her husband, maybe? Can't do that. God, this game is so pretty. Guys, I can't even begin to tell you how hype I am right now for this. Really hope this footage, nothing is wrong with it, because I'm testing out a new way to record because I have to.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Okay.
Worth taking another look.
Okay. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is the Cauldron Lake murders. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connection will help our search for the killer. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Right, sorry. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation? State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the... Oh, right. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint. Strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies experience bloating. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Okay, killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their art. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Talk to someone. Okay. What are my goals? Get to the crime scene. Okay, so that's, yeah. Alright. Okay.
You're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
Visiting the Mind Place does not pause the game?
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
No, that is insane.
Nature gives me a headache.
Shut up, main character of a novel.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
God, this game is gorgeous.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Here's Mirror Peak. Been there before. Let's see. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Huh, cool. That's why they call it Mirror Peak. God, this game is so pretty, guys.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
So he's very anti-nature.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Alright, so there's an old phone booth. Cool.
Yeah, but there can I make it? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just...
I love that they just have their radios on. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get over here because I need to.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
That's a
Thanks,
penis.
Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I don't know.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Yes, I'm going to. Okay, I was like, what
Body
angle
is
do I have to
positioned
go?
on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it in the caseboard inside the Mind Palace. Okay. Allows Saga. Alright, so up allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with A and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. By placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable in the... Okay, goals. This with the crime scene. Okay. Consistent with previous murders. Okay. Alright, so...
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
All right, let's go back to the case board.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing Y. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. You are now free to examine, yeah, whatever. Okay, so the killing is consistent with previous killings. Heart was removed, but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Probably by the witnesses. And then bruising indicates victim was alive when was strained. Matches other case. So I can say we haven't had any real combat yet, but as of right now, this whole detective shtick is automatically upping it to 3 hearts. So it's pretty damn good. Okay, so we need to find the killers and the victim. Or we need to discuss
Who is
the
our
killers.
victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him.
That was Agent Nightingale.
Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times.
These are coming off now.
Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Okay. Oh. So what happened after he
So
got...
what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
God, no, he's dead. So he's been
Nightingale
missing...
went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
So
Probably
much.
something this town wants to forget.
Most likely. Alright, well, let's take a look now at the case board. So, we're going to go ahead and do Casey Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable. Thornton victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why he surfaced now? Where has he been? In Cauldron Lake. Heavy blood splatter on table. They really made a mess here. Or they really made a mess here. Caught up in the act or just sloppy work?
Did they plan for the murder to happen here? Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay. That is... It was definitely... We know it was multiple killers, for sure.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? I think that's everything. For now.
Alright, back to the gaze board. Multiple sets of footprints.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants, present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated. Premeditated or spontaneous. It's definitely premeditated. Looks new, brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera? Weird snuff film? Cooler and beer bottles?
Huh.
Cool, yeah.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
Okay.
Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Using her intuition, Sega can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Okay, missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Alright, ritual
Nightingale
murder.
was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
Clicker.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They
Yeah.
didn't see him as a person. More like a container for
I
something.
think that's just the camera. Okay. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel the Nightingale came from the lake. But why now? After 13 years, where has he been? So, does she have certain like abilities similar to like what Alan was able to do? Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
All right.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
Witch's
A
ladle.
witch with no heart.
Oh.
Strange echo of Al murder.
There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Okay. Spooky. Oh.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a
That
piece of
makes
paper on the ground.
Is it a manuscript page?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Oh.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Surprised the Bureau from Control is not.
Playing a sick game with us.
I
right.
wouldn't necessarily say that.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. It's kind of cute. Oh, right, we are profiling still. Okay. The
We found
page.
a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
So does she have an ability of sorts? Because some of these things she shouldn't be able to know.
The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Okay. Okay, so we already read that. Let's go to the case board now. What? He walked through a boulder? Doesn't make sense.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Alright. Anything else here? There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine his body properly back in town. What the hell was that
Found all I
noise?
can hear. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay. Learned all I can here. Okay.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to
Little
their
bit of both.
design? All the above?
Hey,
It's all
you
about
made it back.
control.
Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late.
I don't think we have an
I'm
option
already
here.
hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the
He?
Ocean Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay.
Thanks.
So wait,
Let's get the car.
Sheriff
Drive to
Breaker, so
Bright
this is
Falls
going to
and talk
be
these witnesses,
Sarah's
the
father.
Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far.
Murders aside.
Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
True, true. Oh. Any thermoses? Wait, there is something though.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Okay, that makes sense.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments. Okay. Can be used to upgrade weapons in the mind plays. Okay. So I only have 2. So again, hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire, increases the magazine thing. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy. That's going to probably be the first one that I do. Okay. So we have an upgrade mechanic for the weapons, which is good. I'm not going to miss the here's the weapons the game has decided you're going to have right now thing. Because there were scenes where it just didn't make sense.
Can't fit the
first one.
clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his
Why did
heart
he go
just to
back
throw it
down?
away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'll just let you be like
I'm gonna
that.
go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
There he is. Ooh, manuscript pages, I think. Would look
I'll be
like
back
it.
in a second.
Roger.
Alright, the rarest wildlife in Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. Little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird wildlife. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off of it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering on the forest earlier. Acting weird. Maybe drugs? Get my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw the weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlooked camp out, but I'm more interested in the Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Okay, that feels like evidence of some kind, but alright, I guess we have determined it's not. There's no coincidence that he is also Alex Casey. Right? Okay, well that felt like a necessary path.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
All right.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
I don't think he's not the
Damn
killer.
impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get
All right,
anything from
game
the
is
field
starting to
office?
struggle a little
Not
bit.
all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
So I do believe it's going to be episodic like the first one. Tapio's weather report.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the
Pat Maine is still alive, yay!
Brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain.
It's gonna rain!
Seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup.
Tapio is kind of great.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything.
That's hilarious.
Large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Okay. Okay, so we need to find out. So the characters that we need to truly catch up with: Pat Maine,
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Pat Maine, Barry, Alice, and our Sheriff Breaker, Sarah. Interview the witness at the diner. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's how we turn that on.
I need something to cut this.
This is gonna be open world, isn't it? Wild times. So I do think I'm gonna turn the graphics down just because. Huh. Should I just do full screen? Okay, we're gonna do that. Maybe. Oh, wait, hold on. Motion blur. I need that off. I hate motion blur so much. Maybe that'll help. So I won't lower the settings yet.
How are you?
You're nice. Love that I didn't say anything, but you're nice.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Elderwood Palace Lodge, Bright Falls. I wonder if this is where we're staying. Okay.
Hello.
There is no music playing, my guy. Love that for you, though.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Private. Oh, so this is where we're set up. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Hi there.
Hi. So chipper.
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
They're hype.
How much did you have? Not enough. That's all much.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't.
Toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my
Okay, I don't think that I would be super afraid. Like, obviously, there's some scary stuff, serial killer.
You.
But also, like, the only people that are getting murdered are the people who've been missing.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I feel like I
I'm
recognize
Agent Saga
him.
Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what
Iceman?
they have to say. Casey, you
He's
compare
very
notes with the
handsome.
sheriff.
Take your time.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. I'll take your mind off things.
Look through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Jukebox is out of order. Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm as big of a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. It's funny.
Person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything?
I love that
Because
name
if
too,
not,
Saga.
We'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Alright.
What were you doing at Cogent late last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Smart move. Why do you think it was a
What
cult?
makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree."
I mean, that's pretty surefire sign it's a cult.
And we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
She blocked him from saying something. Alright, there is some stuttering, so we're going to go down to medium graphics level. Okay. Let's see.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Okay. Yeah, she's got to have some kind of ability. There's no way she would just know these things.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Well, that's good. Oh, okay, that's the, Alright.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town.
Rose!
In case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing your
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
How does she know me?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
What the hell does Rose know? That's weird. That's suspicious. Okay. That mug is creepy as hell.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
I can pet the dead deer. Love that. I better be able to pet cats and dogs in this game. Teamwork makes the dream work. Jesus. All right.
I need a tool to get this open.
All right. Out of order.
It doesn't budge.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I searched the diner enough. What the hell is up with Rose, though? How does she... No, employees only. Okay. Oh, the noises aren't great.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Okay, how exactly do you
So,
know each other?
Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face.
Or a name.
Or a
She
coffee order.
said.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
That is very good to know.
Good to see you.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank
Bright
you.
Falls is racist. Love to see it.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
So,
Well, Casey,
is that
I
Sarah's
gotta leave.
brother? That's
Looks like
not
we're
her
dealing with
father.
a
There's no
cult.
way.
The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Joy.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
What if
Ah,
that would be a
Morning, Ted.
great way to foreshadow him
Yeah,
being the big
real
bad?
important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from
Gorgeous
the diner?
game. God.
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to
She's
take-
still touched by the darkness. Wonder if my daughter did drown then.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Where is Sarah?
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Are you guys Sarah?
See you around.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Okay. So we haven't reached any combat
Something
yet.
about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
What a wild
He's
thing
joking.
to say. So those batteries? 5-hour energy?
It's not opening.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
You know, we could cover
I'll
up
start with
his
the external
crotch.
inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
But that's not the
It
case.
doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing. How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay. To the case board.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
I really like this detective format. It's really cool. Alright, so. Anything to learn from the body. Cause of death. Chest ripped open, something visible inside. Oh. Bruises. Alright, looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. Ritual writing. Smudge text under victim's skin. Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too smudged to read. Legible words on heart.
Text is smudged.
Tattoos on body and heart.
Inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
True. Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. And then lastly, we're going to... cause of death.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Well, let's go... Look. Oh. Alex Casey lunchboxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Okay. Good idea. Cauldron Lake murder. The Bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers,
working with purpose, rituals,
not a lone
murders.
serial killer.
Okay. Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
By the FBC, Federal Bureau of Control. No. Cauldron Lake area. No. Note inside says, we're in this together, hero. What do they mean? Who left this? Alright. Am I doing anything else? No. Let's do it. Pull it out. Penis. Really could have just robed the guy. It's not hard. Not hard, guys. I mean, obviously it's not. He's deceased. I bet it's another manuscript page. Okay, bitch. No gloves? We're not using gloves in this society?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
They just don't believe in covering anything up.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
What?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Oh, we out here. Okay, here we are. Damn, we got fucked up. I think we're finding our first Taken. Oh, he was dead.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Oh, shit.
I'll make you pay.
No weapon.
The page is set to get into the light.
Trying to stay in light to avoid being detected by agencies.
He can't see me in the light.
Okay.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe hands restore some of your health if you leave or attack from a safe haven. While in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Oh! Oh god. Huh!
Vanished.
Combat has definitely evolved. Okay, so the sheriff knew something, dude. Okay. Okay. We out here with this soundtrack, and I didn't get a huge taste of gameplay, but I didn't hate it. I like it. Okay. That's our chapter 1, y'all. Or episode 1, whatever. We'll call it chapter 1. Okay. I am going to go ahead and kind of gather my thoughts, and then we will get back into it. All right. Let's get into it. We are doing this. All right, so reminder, we are doing 5 categories. We have visuals, gameplay, soundtrack, setting, and story. Let's go ahead and start with visuals. We're going to give it the first 5 out of 5 hearts of this video. Gorgeous. Holy crap, this game is gorgeous. A couple times my computer struggled, and I will say a good chunk of that might just be it needs some upgrades. We're working on that. But it is so good. The hyperrealism works for this game. It is definitely pulling into the more realistic horror, which, I mean, Alan Wake wasn't like cartoonish, but it definitely, at the time, you couldn't really do crazy, you know, it aged well enough, but you could not do crazy realistic back then during the 360 era. But yeah, 5 out of 5. This game is stunning. Gameplay. Another 5 out of 5 hearts. So here's a... It's funny because there's not an actual light flashing behind me. It's just showing up on camera for some reason. We're just going to let that... Whatever. Okay, so, yeah, 5 out of 5 hearts for gameplay. It is interesting and intriguing. The detective mechanic is super cool. A brand new thing to introduce to this series that I couldn't be happier about. Like, honestly. I'm obsessed with it, and I love it. And then also the combat, it felt good. We didn't do a lot, but it felt good. So yeah. So now we're going to move on to soundtrack. It is spooky. It is perfect. It is a vibe. Like, I'm putting my gloves back on because it feels like since I'm just doing talking, I need my gloves. Put them on the right hand, though. I am loving it, and I'm going to make this comparison in one other category, but very much gives me a much more haunted, like, Life is Strange kind of vibes with the soundtrack. So I'm into it. I'm here for it. We love to see it. Next we have setting. 5 out of 5 hearts again. So our 4th 5 out of 5 hearts category. With setting, it's Bright Falls. We are back in Bright Falls, and it has never looked better. This beautifully evolved version of Bright Falls to be both more realistic and have shown growth over time is just... Oh my god, getting to see the diner in this new light is just so cool. Same with the sheriff's station. Like, it is absolutely stunning, and I could not be happier with it. And the thing I love about Bright Falls, especially this current iteration of Bright Falls, it feels like if Silent Hill and Life is Strange, specifically True Colors, but I'll take kind of True Colors or the first Life is Strange. It's like those, they had a baby, and that is Bright Falls. I could not be more ecstatic to be back in Bright Falls, and this version of Bright Falls is just too good. And then lastly, what we have is story. 5 out of 5 hearts. I mean, I knew it was going to be good because Remedy, they don't miss. And frankly, Alan Wake already had such a great story built upon it with that kind of inspiration from Twin Peaks and X-Files, and this just adds to it. The already budding mystery about Casey, finding the manuscript pages, learning about Alan Wake. Rose remembering Saga Anderson and remembering these horrible things that have allegedly happened to her, but she has no memory of and doesn't think have happened. But I will say, we have not actually seen her daughter and husband. Who knows? Maybe her daughter did die. But could not get over it. It's beyond intriguing. And then this, just the throw straight into the supernatural, right out the gate when we are, I honestly expected to explore longer before having to actually fight anything, just how it was set up. But the sheriff just vanishing and Nightingale getting back up, and then also the callback to Nightingale in general. I am so in love with this. I cannot wait to explore this. And in my brain, I kept going back and forth with, like, do I want to do this Let's Play? Because then I have to, like, record and have a personality. But honestly, I don't think I think I should, because it's just so damn good. So, yeah. That gives us a total of 5 out of 5 hearts, because that is a 5 out of 5 in the categories of visuals, gameplay, soundtrack, setting, story. Add it all together, and what do we got? A perfect score. Alan Wake 2 is here. Alan Wake is back and better than ever, baby, and I could not be more excited for it. And so not only is this our first impressions, but this is episode 1, or chapter 1, of Alan Wake 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. And putting up with my ridiculous costume for a very serious video, mind you. A very serious themed game. I am so excited to continue this journey with you guys, and yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed today's content, or like my content in general, please feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all of those things. Also, feel free to check out my TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, which will be linked in the description below. Beneath that, you'll find a link invite to the Discord channel, so feel free to hop on in, join the 282. But thanks again for watching, everybody, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye! Y'all. Alan Wake is back. This bra. Oh.